Around about a year ago, lots of you were asking how many lucid dreams I've had, so I put out a video telling you guys the total number of lucid dreams I'd recorded. This year I'm doing the same thing and giving you an update on my 1 year progress since then. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot, it's me Matt here, and before we get started I just want to touch on a few subjects. First of all, if everything looks a little bit different, there's a few reasons for that. The first is my camera is positioned a little bit differently, and that also might affect the audio. I might be a little bit quiet, but hopefully I can fix that in editing, we'll see. But the other thing that I've done is I've played around with my camera settings. Previously I recorded everything on just the automatic settings, I just left everything on auto, and now I've actually played around with the settings, tried to get the best settings possible, but it might mean the colours look a bit different. I'm also going to be playing around with colour grading and stuff. So hopefully it looks better, but if it looks worse, let me know down in the comments below and I can try and work on that. And so anyway, today's subject is how many lucid dreams I've had. This time last year, I recorded a video titled How Many Lucid Dreams Have I Had? And in that video, I talked about how I haven't recorded all of my lucid dreams, but whenever I remember that I've had one and write it down right away, I would then put that number into my Dream Views account, and the total I had was 333 in that count. Now that wasn't all of the lucid dreams I'd had, I definitely had a lot more than that, but that was how many I'd written down. And so I had an idea, since I've been trying to write down my dreams since then, the same as always, I figured why don't I actually count the dreams I have in a year since then and put out a video, 1 year on update, and how many lucid dreams I've had. So I did just that. Once again, just like before, I didn't record all of them. Sometimes you have a lucid dream, you wake up and you just forget to actually write it down in the dream count on Dream Views. Sometimes I wasn't sure if I'd already put it in there or not, and so I just leant on the side of not putting it in there again because I don't want to, inflate my dream count more than it actually is. Like, I would rather just not put anything in if I'm not sure if I put it in before. But that said, I still managed to write probably most of them down, and in total my dream count is now, my lucid dream count anyway, is now 475. So that is 142 lucid dreams in the last year, which averages to about, I think, 2.7 per week. And the most I ever had in one night in the last year was 11 lucid dreams. My biggest dry spell was, I think, 2 or 3 weeks where I had not a single lucid dream, and I barely remembered a single regular dream either. My time that I've invested in lucid dreaming has varied a lot. I would say overall I haven't actually been performing that many techniques this last year at all. Mostly when I have actually been trying to get lucid dreams, I've relied on supplements, because supplements are great when you don't have much time for lucid dreaming, for performing the techniques and that. I do, if I wake up in REM, I would do wild or mild, mostly wild though. But I haven't been setting alarms to wake myself up and that. I've only done that, maybe a handful of times or something this year, just because I don't really feel like going out of my way to do that, especially when I lucid dream regularly anyway. And that count should say, why I don't need to do that now. If you're a beginner, you do need to put that extra effort in to get those lucid dreams. But once you've got a few years of experience under your belt, you can more or less kind of relax, sit back, not worry about it so much, and still get several lucid dreams a week. 2.7 was my average a week. Some interesting things to note about the previous year is I've now started once again meditating every day again. I'm trying to meditate twice daily, although I haven't been consistent with doing it twice daily all the time, so sometimes it's just once daily. But I've noticed that even though I'm meditating every day, like I was before, I'm not getting consistent lucid dreams every day like I was when I was meditating before. So I'm thinking that there was something else contributing to the fact that I was having additional lucid dreams during that period when I was meditating every day. Because I have noticed that when I started meditating again, I am getting more lucid dreams, longer, clearer, more stable lucid dreams, just not every day like before. So that bears further investigation. Overall though, I'd say I'm very happy with my lucid dream count in this last year, considering that I didn't really put that much time into lucid dreaming. I put a lot more time into teaching you guys how to lucid dream than actually doing it myself. I also think overall it's actually one of my better years for lucid dreaming, because in the past, since I started lucid dreaming, I would kind of get into lucid dreaming for a couple of months and then stop, and then get in for a couple of months again and so on. So even though I would have periods where I was lucid dreaming every day, it was just for a short period of time, and overall, after the year ended, I would have had like maybe 70 lucid dreams, in the good year. So in the last year, I went from 333 to 475 lucid dreams. So that's like a little under a third of the total lucid dreams that I've had were all in the last year. Which is pretty awesome if you think about the fact that I didn't invest that much time into it. And that goes to show what I was saying before in various videos of mine, that the more experience you have with lucid dreaming, the easier it gets. Now I can actually do less and get more lucid dreams than I had years ago when I was doing more. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed hearing about my lucid dream count. Share yours down in the comments below. If you know how many lucid dreams you've had, let me know in the comments down below. And before we go, of course, if you haven't had a lucid dream yet, or you want to learn how, or you want to learn how to have more of them, then you should check out my Advanced Lucidity course. Despite the name, this isn't a course for advanced users only. This is basically a beginner's course. It can help, advanced lucid dreamers as well, but it's mainly targeted at beginners and those who want to actually lucid dream more often, so they can actually learn the fundamentals of how to have a lucid dream, different ways of doing it, controlling those dreams, all the different use potentials for lucid dreaming, and then you actually get your abilities tested at the end. You get some challenges, so you can actually experiment with different dream control techniques and that, put your abilities to the test, and see how good a lucid dreamer you are. The idea is to allow anyone to master lucid dreaming by getting the fundamentals down. Hopefully you like the sound of that, and if you do, you should check out the link up there or check it out in the description down below. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon page, and if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I will see you soon. Take care.